Hey guys, today we are going to get you to do that first push-up. Now, to do a push-up, you need strength and power. How much power? 1.21 gigawatts. 1.21 gigawatts! Yes, to get to that, I'm going to show you 5 exercises today to actually work on the muscles that are involved in the push-up, not just a modified push-up, but let's strengthen those muscles to help you get there. And then I will show you some modifications that you can do as well. So these 5 exercises will all use dumbbells, so make sure you have those. They're going to be on the ground, so make sure you have a mat or the bed with you so that you can be at least somewhat comfortable there. And these are great to do in case you just don't want to do a push-up or you don't like push-ups. But hopefully I'll at least get you to sneakily like a push-up today. All right, so we want to make sure that we're getting the chest and the triceps and actually the serratus muscles, a little bit of the lats and the abs. It's a lot that goes into a push-up. First one I'm going to do, palms facing forward, we're going to do a chest press. I'm going to do 10 of these. And notice I'm on the floor, clearly. The reason for that is now I can protect my shoulders a little bit more because my elbows are not dropping way down here. Pushing straight up and back down. There's 8, 9, and 10. Good. I'm going to move right into the triceps. Arms are going to go overhead just like this. And I'm going to bend just those forearms to get what we call a skull crusher. Because clearly if you hit your head, it would crush your skull. I did not come up with this name. So make sure that you're only moving those forearms. Here's 4. And I'll link a whole tricep video for you too. 5, and biceps. 6, oh geez, my arms are shaky today. 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm going to put one of these down. I'm just going to show you one side. So we want to do, to get that serratus muscle, it's not just to bend the elbow. You want to think about taking that shoulder blade and actually reaching, pushing up to the ceiling. So notice that my arm stays straight here. And I'm reaching right from that shoulder blade. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's obviously a small motion. 9. One more is 10. Make sure you get the other side. From here, we're going to go into my struggling turtle. It's no longer called the dead bug. You can do this with weights or without. Make sure that you engage in those deeper abs, right? Gently pull in that belly button. Keep your spine in its happy place. Legs and arms up, and then I'm going to extend one leg and the opposite arm. So there's 1. We'll just do 10 total here. 2. Hopefully you don't have anything at home that you'll hit like I just did. 3, 4, 5. You can always do this with your legs on the ground if you need to, or a bent knee. Right, so legs on the ground would be here. And I'm going to do 1 more on each side. I know it was a little bit more than 10. There we go. Good. 1 more exercise that you're going to do before we get to some modifications of that push-up. This is a row. Now, it's actually called a Renegade row, another one I did not make up. But we're going to start on the knees, nice and wide to give us a nice base of support. Hand down, and you're going to add that row up. Now we're working all of this whole side to try to stabilize us. So it's a great way to work those push-up muscles without having to lower that body down onto the floor. So there's 4, and I'm rotating a little bit there. 5, 6, you should feel everything kick in. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. So shoot for 1 to 2 sets of 10 on non-consecutive days for those. Now, to get into the push-up part, the higher the surface, the easier it is. So I tend to start people right on the wall. Hands about shoulder width apart. You want to make sure those elbows go straight back. I won't do 10 of these. But if you get here and you go, well, geez, that's so easy, Christy, I'm going to say, yay, good job. And then you just want to gradually lower the surface down. So this is about a counter height. So same principle applies, and that you want those elbows going straight back. That's safer on the shoulder, okay? You can also play around with that hand position and rotate those arms out a little bit if you do get any shoulder discomfort, okay? So once you can do 15 of those, you just keep gradually lowering the surface down until you get to the ground. Usually I go from there to like a coffee table. So same idea, and that you can play with that hand position a little bit, or and make sure they bring those elbows straight back. If you hate push-ups because of your wrists, if you grab onto something like dumbbells, that's usually a little less pressure in through the wrist. This one I don't feel as comfortable, but it does work if you do. Knuckles too. Again, not nearly as comfortable in my opinion, but I do have some patients that love that. So there you have it. Now you don't have to say you're doing a push-up because you fell down and you just have to push yourself back up again. Start with those strengthening exercises, gradually work yourself down, and you will be good to go. Thanks for tuning in, and please subscribe if you liked this info.